Hi, welcome to the very first Delta Fiber Arts Crochet Along. I'm Bethany Chu and I run Memphis Yarnworks, and through Memphis Yarnworks I have designed some crochet patterns that are available to you on Ravelry. But if you're part of the Crochet Along, when you purchase your Camellia Fiber Co. yarn from Delta Fiber Arts, you get a code to get the free pattern for the Santa Rosa Shawlette that we're making together. It's very exciting. So let me tell you about the pattern. My sweet husband travels for work and he would go to yarn stores, and rather than confuse him, I would just say, just get me sock yarn. And then I ended up with so much sock yarn that I could never make socks out of all of the yarn. And so I decided to create a pattern that would use just one skein of sock yarn. This also works great when you have gone somewhere where the yarn is luxurious and fabulous and a little bit out of your budget to spend more than one skein worth. So here we go. Speaking of fabulous yarn, Camellia Fiber Co. is out of Nashville. They're hand dyers in Nashville, and they make this amazing alpaca, silk, and cashmere blend. It's literally like heaven for your fingers. So if you haven't gotten your yarn yet, it's not too late. You can go ahead and place your order, or you can pop in the store and you will get with your purchase the code to get the pattern for free. I think that's all we have to do before we actually get started. So grab your yarn and your needles. I am using this lovely ChowGoo 3.5 millimeter. It is an E. If you pay attention to letters, I find that the millimeters are a bit more reliable to follow. This is a 3.5. You could do 3.25 to 3.75 depending on your tension with your crochet. If you're brand new to crocheting, this is not the pattern for you. This is an advanced beginner pattern. So once you're familiar with your tension on like just single crochets or all one type of stitch, then you can know if you need to go up or down, or just get a 3.5 and go from there. All right. I have the terracotta of this amazing yarn and this needle and our pattern here. So the Santa Rosa Shawlette, here's the story if you would like to recap. And then it calls for the 3.25 millimeter to 4 millimeter. The yarn is Camellia Fibers, the fingering weight. We also sell the DK weight in the store. That's not the one you want. It makes a different texture. And then you'll need a tapestry needle at the end. All right, let's get started with row 1. We are going to slip knot. I'm assuming that because you are not a very beginner crocheter that you know how to do a slip knot. If you don't, there are many tutorials that can teach you how. Our first stitch is 5 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then inside these parentheses here, it says double crochet, chain 3, double crochet, chain 1, treble crochet. That feels like a lot. We're gonna go through it together. We're gonna start with our double crochet. All of that in the parentheses goes into the first chain stitch, meaning the first one you made right after the knot right here. So we're going to double crochet into this first stitch, which is yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to double crochet in that same spot, yarn over, in, if you can find it, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to treble crochet, which is 2 yarn overs into the loop, pull up a loop, pull through 2. If you catch a little bit, go back, which is what I did. I'm going to start again. Yarn over twice, go into the loop, which is now stretching out a bit. That's fine. Pull up a loop. You have 4 stitches on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that is your treble stitch. And because this is a slip stitch, you can go whoop, and it tightens right up. All right. Now you're going to move on to row 2. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at this point I turn. I didn't put turn in the pattern, but that's what you're going to do. And then you're going to do this grouping of stitches, double crochet, chain 3, double crochet in the top of the first double crochet. So that one's a treble crochet. There's your chain 1. Here's your double crochet. So you're going to put a double crochet in the top of that one, keeping in mind that the top means both legs of that V. That's the top of the stitch. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the top of the first double crochet, the same one. Then mess up, pull it out, do it again. It's part of the process. Yarn through 2, pull through 2, and then you will single crochet in this chain 3 space. The one that you made in the first row, you're gonna single crochet here. And then you're gonna do the same double crochet, chain 3 double crochet in the top of the last double crochet. Double crochet, chain 3, double crochet, and then you're going to repeat it till the end, which we have reached our end. We're going to chain 1 and then treble crochet in the top of the chain 5 that you started with. So here's your slip stitch, here's your chain 5, and we're gonna treble crochet in the top of that. So 2 yarn overs, insert, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Ooh. Let me do it again. Apparently someone needed to see that again. Yarn over 2, insert, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. And there you have row 1 and 2. Spoiler alert, the rest of it is just row 2. You keep repeating row 2 over and over until you get to the size you want. And we will pick up next week where you are halfway through the shawl, and we're gonna check and make sure that the increases are working right, that everything is falling correctly, and I'm gonna address some of the possible mistakes you could run into. But until then, keep working that same pattern as row 2. And remember that crochet is morally neutral. If you have to pull it out, it doesn't mean anything about you as a person. Okay, now you've gotten started on your Santa Rosa Shawlette. You have row 1 and row 2, and I'm so excited for you to keep going. Literally, you just repeat row 2. The next video will be all of the things that might have gone wrong, and I can help you there and make sure that things are increasing properly. We would love to see your process. So everybody, when you get to this point, snap a little picture and share that you are on row 2 with us, and we will keep going and growing together. Don't forget to share because it is a crochet along, and that's the whole point. So I will see you next week, and thanks for joining us.